Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. We are Monday, 25th of August 2025, looking at this new Joy Toy mech from their own IP, their own Battle for the Stars line, 118 scale Tyrant Squad 03. So yes, we've had 01, which was white, 02, which was a black mech, and now 03, which is more of a camouflage mech. It looks more like a Fear mech in that color scheme. Just looking on the mech itself, it looks no different to the white and black one, just the colour, basically. But I'll have a look and compare to the black one later on in the video. Let's look at the box. Front is pretty nice. The mech does look nice there. It's got two big guns, it looks like. You also can see the metal alloy frame underneath. Holding the gun there, looks like it can potentially shoulder it. Then the back, we see the figure and more pictures of the mech. More pictures of the mech. That figure does look nice. It might be a highlight for me. Very, very cool looking. I don't have many Joy Toy mechs now. I've been getting rid of them slowly, selling them off. The only one that I'm keeping is my Freeman mech. The blue one, not the only one, but the one that I like the most is my Freeman mech, one of their first 118 scale mechs. I might get one or two more of those, because I think they're awesome. You know, not as good as the newer ones in terms of quality and design, but I just think the look is fantastic. I do like the figure. Okay, and then we go to the side, and then just the mech holding the gun there. Okay, I'm going to unbox this and set it up. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. And here they are. Absolutely fantastic. They've really knocked out the park with this Tyrant mech. My favourite Tyrant mech so far of the three, I think, because of the weapons. Now, if you don't know, this is an all-alloy metal frame underneath, and then all these sort of plastic armour parts are attached after. So it does have a lot of weight. So if you buy one, shipping is going to be expensive. If you get one second-hand, shipping is going to be expensive. It is pretty much identical to the black and the white one, except the colour. And the weapons are different and the pilot's different. I prefer this colour scheme. I think it looks great and it's so nice. It's a bit fiddly because some of the joints are actually really stiff. They have to be because of the weight. And so to pose it with the gun was a little bit difficult, but you know, it's got the articulation for it, as you can see. Really, really good. So let's go through accessories first of all. Oh, before that, I do have discount links and discount codes in the video description below. So do check them out if you want to get this or any other your 118 scale toys. You should be able to find most of them there at a discounted rate. It's worth checking out. Accessories. The mech has all the accessories on already. The guy, he comes with that gun he's holding there. He's got that sort of sword gun, or sword, sorry. It's got a pistol here, which can go in his holster. A little knife, but there's nowhere that I saw for the knife to go, which is a bit of a shame. You get two pairs of additional hands. You get your left and right. Sorry, you get a right fist and the left gripping. And you get a left fist and a left open. Did I just say it right? Left and right fist. And then you get a right gripping, left open. They also come with this really nice shield. The problem is he can't hold it due to the arm in his forearm. I have to remove that because this clip, basically these clips go over the forearm and their hand holds the handle. The issue is the arm in his forearm is so big that clip will break. I've had a couple of these break before putting on. You can rotate that or take that off, but you know, you really want to have him holding it and it clips so it's secure on his body, but that'll look pretty cool on there. So close look, we'll do him first. I think it looks really, really cool. I should point out that this is not a head, it's a helmet. I'm not sure of that head sculpt there. It looks a bit suspect. They haven't done the white eyes and the dot, it's just like a black blob. But the helmet looks great on him. Really, really nice looking figure. Can't see any with the knife. Oh no, sorry, the knife can go through. The knife could go, unless the sword could go through there. And then you've got a space here. Holster for his guns. You could get one. See, the sword fits there. Ooh, get the sword won't fit. You're going to break that if you force the sword through. But the knife is a smaller blade. Will that be tight enough? Yeah, the knife sort of fits. And it feels secure enough that it won't drop out, but I like it a bit tighter. Very cool. And then this is his gun here. He does come with another gun, but it's not with him. They pre-install it in the mech. No indented barrel or drilled barrel, but very, very cool. Before I go to the mech, I'll do the pilot's articulation rather than going backwards or forwards. The mech articulation we've seen before in the other Tyrant mechs, but I'll show it anyway in case you missed it. Those other videos. So with the helmet on, left, right, down, up, side to side, and then a better down, up, obviously with the helmet off. Shoulders all the way around, lateral raise. Bear in mind he's armoured. He's getting 90. Just about or around about 90. There is no shoulder roll. He has a bicep, that's a forearm swivel. Has a bicep swivel, no, that's the shoulders. No bicep swivel. Bicep bend, the single bicep, about 90 degrees, maybe a tad over 90 degrees. Oh, that one, that's because the arm is twisted around, maybe, I don't know. He seems to be getting more on his left or right arm than the other way. Can twist, swords backwards, not really side to side. He might have separate trunk articulation, but the vest is going to stop that. Hips, quite far. Forwards will go outside because of this sculpting. Backwards is pretty decent, though. So I like that. He's got a thigh cut, so he can twist. Double kneecap, super tight. The pads sort of hide the ugly part of the knee, so that's good. Then his feet, foot turn, swivel, tippy toe, small dorsiflexation. I'm glad they put the turn in, that is good. And he's got toe articulation, but this feels a bit pointless because it's so loose. Yeah, it'll balance his weight just about. It's not so loose as to not balance his weight, so that's okay. You see that joint there for the toe is coming out, so I need to get some pliers. Got some next to me here. And hopefully I can push it in straight away. Not coming out, it was never put in properly is what I was going to say. Right, that is in now. You look, there's a little burr inside which stopped it coming. Okay, that's better. Decent articulation. I think it looks great with the helmet on anyway. Very, very cool. He definitely looks like a pilot for a mech or a spaceship. Very nice. The mech for this, I'm going to zoom out slightly, then take the camera forwards. Looks very cool. Yes, the fingers are articulated. He is, as I said, heavy. As I said. See more of that metal substructure frame as he turn him around. Turn him around. Very nice indeed. Now I'll put the camera down and go through some of the features. There's quite a few on him. Then we look at articulations. Get him standing straight first of all. They really did a great job designing the Tyrant mechs in terms of articulation and this metal skeleton. And there's so much articulation built into these that it's... Oh, there we go. It can be difficult to get things done evenly because so many things can move. So I had his gun here attached to a little attachment there for his leg. You can see that ammunition can, if it's not painted shut, slide out the little drum like so, and that will be compatible with a lot of their other stuff on their guns, not just this. You've got pegs each side so you can put it into different holes. And you see the shape here. That's the same as the shape there, so they've got a lot of cross compatibility. His other gun, yes, the fingers and the thumb are articulated. His other gun here, don't fall over. Okay. Looks very cool. You see you've got a, I think that should turn, there we go. An attachment here, so you can plug it into something so you can stow it. That should come out as well, there we go. You've got your handle here, which can come off like that. Or so you can put something else there or slide it forwards or backwards for articulation. So that is pretty cool. I mean, if you want to be super silly about it, because it should be the same size, I believe. Ooh, that is actually not the same. They've done it a little bit different. I'm trying to do a cross-gun articulation. I thought it was the same, so they've made it slightly different on that part. But any other attachments you've got from the other not fear mechs, there are Tyrant mechs, should actually attach onto this. You can take out the ammunition there as well. And you've got 4 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, which can be taken out as well if need be. Very, very nice. And then other features, because you plug these in and they can go up and down, you can turn around from the top and then you can rotate from there too. It's got a nice feature there. You can see the hands dropping out. You can see the clips, the magazines, the whatever it's called, the ammunition I was talking about earlier under his chest there. And this is where I plugged in the other gun. You can take that off as well. Then the nozzles can move as well, but they're easy to come out and push in. I'll take them out for now. And these ones again, this is 2 parts. It comes 2 parts, plug in 1, plug in 2. Take that off as well. The other feature, which I spoke about, we'll look at the cockpit and inside. If I can kneel him down. Yeah, sort of. Okay, he's kneeling down now. Okay. You can open the cockpit from the back and the front. You open from the back here. You see the back of the seat, but also, look down there, there is a gun you can take out and stowed. This seat also comes backwards. You can see it inside the cockpit there. And of course, the other way into the cockpit is via the front. It is a 2-door system to open. And take out that ammunition as well. Okay. All these little plastic armor parts on him can come off as well, so you need to be careful. So, to open the cockpit, you have a 1. See this little lip here, plugs into the hole there, 1 and a 2. Now this doesn't come down very far, but you can, as you can put the chair back and you can pull this control forwards, you can move the handles up and out the way. You can fit a pilot in quite easily. So I'm trying to do this one-handed because I'm holding my camera now. Articulate one-handed. Put in one-handed. I can put the handles back a little bit. Put that up. Did I succeed? Not quite. His feet are in the way. Okay, that's looking like it's a lot closer now. Oh, I'm so close to doing it one-handed. So you can actually see he will fit. This is me doing it one-handed. So that's really quite nice the way they've done that. So your pilot will fit even with all his bulky sort of gear on. So it's very, very good. that'll go in there, and then that will should. Why can't I get to close the start? That should clip. There, clip in the hole. All right, so let's put this down. Zoom out a little bit. Then articulation. There's nothing on the head that I remember that moves. So shoulders, start with the shoulder roll. Fantastic shoulder roll. You get articulated pauldron, articulated on the forearm parts, which do come off. You can see articulation there. Shoulder does go all the way, so stiff, all the way around, then out to the side. I mean, it's uber stiff. You'll get about that far, maybe so approaching 90. There is a very stiff bicep swivel. The actual bicep bend, I mean, I can't bend my arms that far. That is ridiculous. You know, that is the best you'll see on a mech. You can't get any better than that. Best you'll see in the figure as well. Then the hands you saw can pop out, plastic hands. So you can rotate. There is a joint, so you can do like gun articulation. If you, I don't think it twists around anymore than that. So you can't do wave. You've got articulated fingers. So you've got 2 joints in the fingers. One in the finger, one in the knuckle. And the thumb is one in the knuckle. And then I think there is no more in the thumb. Yeah, just one joint in the thumb. Then we've got the waist. You can, very small forwards and backwards. You can turn. The problem is you're going to catch the plastic parts, as I've just done, on plastic parts or metal parts. So that is where it is let down slightly. On the back, this part can articulate up and down. On the hips, these move like this. These 5 parts move. Will go thus far on the hips, which is great. And his jet engine fell off for one side, did it? That's his hand, sorry. And then forwards and backwards should be a full split because there's nothing really. Did I not push it in right? There's nothing really to impede his legs on the forwards and the back, as apart from, I'm telling a lie, that part of the back, if I take that off, he'll do full splits. There is a thigh twist, as you can see. These ones can also rotate on their joint. You've got a double knee joint. It'll go so far back because you've got a joint there and a joint there. His feet, sorry, his thighs turn. His feet have 2 joints, one here and another one at the back there. So you get double the stability. You get a very good dorsiflexation. You get a tippy toe, and I forget if they turn. I don't think the feet actually turn, and they don't turn. You see that now he's leaning one side because I've articulated his knees differently on one leg to the other. So getting an even articulation can take a bit of practice and trial and error to find out where you've articulated one more than the other. It could be the knee, it could be the foot. The articulation is absolutely fantastic on these. And again, it's very stiff. This is not a toy you pick up and play with per se, you know, because the articulation's not too stiff, but it's very stiff. And I say not too stiff because it needs to be stiff because of the weight. This is a toy you pick up and pose, and you play with it in that pose, and you leave it in that pose and display it in that pose. Not keep changing your pose every 3 seconds because it will give you a big workout with the stiffness of these joints. Very, very cool indeed. Let's stand him up a bit further back and we'll put the guy next to him. Then we'll do height and we'll do a quick comparison. Okay, height. Guy first, very standard. Just over 4 inches, so just around about 10.5 cm. Then our mech, the very top is that sort of part, you can probably see in the back on the camera, just this part here. So we go to there, that is about 12.5 inches, about 31.5 centimeters. So a quick comparison. Here is the mech, the Tyrant 02. It says 02 there, which you can see is basically the same, just a different color. It looks taller because I've articulated the legs differently, but it is the same. They are nice, and the white ones are white, obviously. Very, very cool indeed. If you've not got a Tyrant mech, I can recommend at least trying to get one. But again, they're going to be expensive because of the shipping weight, because of the metal frame. That's what makes them really cool, but it adds a lot to the shipping, especially if you're doing international. Oh, I think I should point out that this does, or it should turn. There we go. I forgot that. That does rotate. That little sensor thing on top that you can see on this one just here. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I'm signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe. Do check out the Patreon, not done so already. And I'll see you in another video soon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.